Hi guys and welcome back to SwitchUp Gaming. As you can tell, we've had a great few days on the channel and welcome to all the new subscribers. This is our weekly series where we look at the upcoming games this week, but not just all of them because let's be honest, there's a huge slew of insert rude word. These are our cream of the crop. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, the first game is called Riot Civil Unrest. As soon as I saw this on the eShop, I was interested, and I thought it might be a little bit more strategic, maybe a Command and Conquer style experience, but actually you control the crowds directly with the left stick and can do a series of commands to either increase their aggressiveness, or make them throw things, or generally just line them up or put them into a square formation. I have written half my review of this one, so keep your eye out when it drops. Stunt, Kite, Party is the most Nintendo game I've played without it actually being Nintendo, and the most surprising part, it is a lot of fun. You can play with up to 3 friends, or there's a full campaign mode where you become a kite master. This next game is right up Glen's alley and it's Odorless the Dark Call. It's a ghouls and goblins / Demon's Crest / Castlevania mashup that will have you side scrolling with the classic pixel art style in an action adventure, but it tries to reinvent some old classic ideas and make them fresh, and it does it well. The Sky Gamblers series are visually beautiful games, and this one's been fully optimized for the Nintendo Switch with motion controls for steering your aeroplane, upgrades and unlocks, and 30 contemporary and futuristic planes. Now, although the first one wasn't greatly received, Monster Energy Supercross 2 is about to drop, and it includes some nice new features including a free roam area as well as a track editor.
All the action, all the battles, and all the feelings of the real Supercross. Supercross 2, live like a champion.
I'm ready. Are you?
This next game caught my eye instantly. It's called The Stillness of the Wind, and I'm going to read straight from the developer's mouth because they put it perfectly. One by one, everyone left the once bustling village for the city. Everyone except Talma. Now approaching the end of her days, she maintains a simple, solitary way of life, surviving, subsisting, tending to her homestead and her goats. It's a follow-up to the critically acclaimed Where the Goats Are. The Stillness of the Wind is a quiet rumination on life and loss. And just look at these visuals, it looks absolutely delightful.
How you keep the farm running on your own.
The disappeared have begun returning.
She will come back to us. I know it.
I've started losing pieces of my day. The memory of it. The intent.
I want to come home. Say Nana. When did the birds go away?
Now, if ever a game had a perfectly apt title, it would be Away, Journey to the Unexpected. Here is a roguelike first-person adventure game where you recruit strange and unusual companions to fight alongside you. Definitely one for people looking for something a bit unique. BlazBlue Central Fiction comes to the Switch on the 7th. Now, I played quite a lot of the last one and was really surprised by how in-depth it was, and actually it's quite a technical game. This one has a few new additions in terms of storyline and characters, but there are also some gameplay systems that have been tweaked and added to. Check out the graphics, this might be one for fighting fans, coming next week.
早く見つけなきゃ。私のなくしたもの。
決着をつけよう兄さん。
神はまた同じ夢を見るのね。
それでは遠慮なくいただいてしまいましょうか。
すべては青の導くままに。私はマイン夏目と言います。
この世界の破壊を始める。
いつから俺は迷い込んでいたのだ。
Launching alongside Odorless, the Dark Call, is Oniken Unstoppable Edition. Perhaps the most interesting part about this is that there's a limited run boxed set with some lovely collectibles in it, but it's only available on the PlayAsia store. This is another side-scrolling action platformer and one for retro fans. I'm reviewing this next one at the moment. It's called The Book of Unwritten Tales 2, and it features a cast of very interesting characters. It's much like the King's Quest series, and despite appearances, is full of adult references and themes, and is really quite funny. I enjoyed it a lot, and my review of it will be out next week.
Before the days are free to play, we chose the way that we keep traveling. When shadows fall upon our land, when trolls are trolling, we make a stand.
Cue the people down in the comments saying, oh, Evoland is just a rubbish mobile game. Well, yep, it's a mobile game, but it's quite a good one. It follows the evolution of games like The Legend of Zelda, Diablo, and even the Final Fantasy series in both its aesthetics and its gameplay. When you start the game, there'll only be two colours and it'll be 2D graphics. As you progress, everything from the visuals to that gameplay will evolve and change to reflect the games that I grew up with. This next game is a bit of a surprise and a delight to have on Switch. It's a psychological horror video game that was inspired by obviously the Blade Runner series, but most notably actually features the voice of Rutger Hauer, who was one of its biggest inspirations and obviously in Blade Runner. It features several augmented reality styles where you can investigate the scene of a crime, much like in the Batman games, by changing the visuals and looking at blood traces or hacking computers with your technical vision. It is a very unique experience, and to have it on Switch is unbelievable.
I am what they fear, a corporate tool of oppression. If you don't remember, if you won't remember, that's when they call me. To access you, to gather evidence, to dredge up whatever's hiding in the darkest corners of your mind. My name is Daniel Lozette.
So there you have it, another week and another slew of genuinely good games coming to Nintendo Switch. Now let me know down in the comments which ones of these you enjoyed or maybe you're going to pick up. I apologise, I know your bank balances are suffering greatly, but hopefully you enjoy the content and will keep subscribed and enjoying the SwitchUp content. Thanks as always, and to our Patreons, and for all things Switch all the time, keep it Switch up. Cheers guys, see ya!